Would you like to take control of your mental, physical, and spiritual health? Would you like to be part of a community centered in safe access to psilocybin mushrooms? Stay tuned to this short video and you'll find out just how you can do that. The psychedelic renaissance is well underway. But did you know that this explosion in awareness around the benefits of psychedelics was founded in research that showed psilocybin could reliably induce a classic mystical experience? Not only this, but research has shown a direct correlation between the power of a mystical experience and the subject's long-term mental health benefits. This indicates a direct connection between our mental and spiritual health. Understandably, organized religion has gotten a bad rap. Between the dogma, the hierarchy, hypocrisy, and the fact that religions typically do not provide access to the mystical states that most of them are historically founded in, it's no wonder that over 60% of Americans have abandoned traditional religions altogether. It simply does not deliver. Having been a leader in the modern psychedelic movement for over 20 years, I can say that if it does not change its approach, it too will face a similar fate. Dogma, hierarchy, and sterility are already plaguing this developing field. And you and I both know that this is not what the world needs more of. What we require for meaningful and lasting growth is sovereignty over our own minds, bodies, and spirits. That has long been my personal belief, and that is why we founded Psanctuary, the Sacred Mushroom Church. And while church can be a triggering word for many, stick with me for just a couple of minutes and you'll find out just how different we are. At Psanctuary, we know that you do not need a priest presiding over your spiritual practice. You do not need a physician advising you on how to take psychedelic plants which they have no personal experience with. You need an authentic community in which you can grow by helping yourself and others. Our deepest desire is to empower you to do just that. You have the constitutional right to seek spiritual growth and healing in all forms on your terms. For this reason, we have created the world's first sacred mushroom seminary, where you can easily and affordably become trained and certified to administer sacred mushrooms. Psanctuary Seminary offers 4 levels of minister ordination, each consisting of 8 weeks of interactive curriculum, weekly live Zoom training calls, and optional subscription-based live weekly support groups. First, we have our Subtle Sacrament Ordination, which is an 8-week microdosing program whereby you can even request enough sacrament to be gifted to you to complete this program. You are welcome to re-enroll in this course as often as you like. Second, we have the Myself Ministry, which will train and certify you in the fundamentals of communing with sacred mushrooms in the privacy of your own home. Third, we offer the Friends and Family Ministry, which will train and certify you to administer sacred mushrooms to your family and friends in small private groups. Both the Myself Ministry and Friends and Family include at no extra cost a separate 8-week sacred mushroom cultivation course to teach you best practices of growing and storing your sacrament in the privacy of your home. Finally, we have the Community Minister Ordination, which is an intensive apprenticeship with one of our lead ministers to train you on sacred mushroom administration to larger groups, individuals requiring more support, leading retreats, or even opening your own sanctuary satellite church in your community. In these courses, you will learn not only the ins and outs of communing with sacred mushrooms from one of the world's most experienced psychedelic leaders, but also everything you need to know about your constitutional rights and the protections under religious freedoms. Psanctuary is committed to empowering your personal and spiritual practice through safe and supported communion with sacred mushrooms. You and I both know that this doesn't have to come through a clinic or a high priest. Together, we can create a world where we are connected to and empowered by each other. A new paradigm is arising. Will you be part of the early adoption, or will you wait and let others lead the way?